clothes that just don't smell clean? Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent boosters keep your laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone. If you want laundry to smell fresh for weeks, make sure you have Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent boosters.
It is always started with the call to serve, fighting and bleeding for our nation. But Marines are never really finished. They serve in communities across our country. This is significance. Always faithful. Always Marine.
Had to put my headphones on so my channel doesn't get shut down. Yeah, very excited about this one, guys. Yeah, good day, man. How's it? Get my headphones on here. Yeah, excited about this one. This is going to be a good game. Great start time here. It's like 2 in the afternoon. Instead of getting up at 4 a.m. whenever the games are in Aussie land or Aotearoa. It's always good when they're in Argentina because it's pretty much the same time as it is here. And also, the weather is a bit different. It's about 12 degrees cooler there in Buenos Aires at the moment. Where are you at, Sean? Where are you watching from? The girlfriend calling me a cutie. It's very nice of her. I mean, if it's 2 a.m. there, Sean, 2100. Oh, yeah, not too late there. I know a lot of people in Pretoria right now watching the game. Absolutely. Oh, damn, you're in Thailand, bro. Damn. I've been just to Bangkok and Pattaya Beach. It's Thai food is amazing. Was not the cheapest place in Asia that I found. That was Vietnam, but yeah, great food there in Thailand, and absolutely beautiful architecture on the temples there. I got to see the really famous one there in Cambodia. That was really nice. But yeah, Thai food is dope. We have a few Thai places here, not very many. But yeah, the friends that I've got all in South Africa are all doing big braais today. Like, this is like, it's game day. The game in Durban next weekend is apparently sold out. I will not be going live for that one, guys. I'm going to be out of town. I've got my birthday coming up Thursday, so gonna go with the girlfriend to Tulsa, Oklahoma, spend the weekend up there, and get to see my best friend, Jordan, who does not subscribe to my channel. I doubt he does. He might. I don't know. But gonna go hang out with him. But got my snacks set up here. I've got some fruit snacks. We've got something I found out last time, my girlfriend. They're Oreo cakesters. They're really bad for you, but they're delicious. Pickle chips. Yeah, man, they sold out Durban. No tickets available. My buddy Josh, he couldn't even get any. He couldn't get time off for work, though, for it either. So, never made it to Kings Park. I've never even been to, I've been to, like, Durban, like, for a moment, but, I definitely need to make it back. It's definitely on my bucket list when I make it back, to South Africa. I've got to get me some Durban bunny chow and do it proper here. We're not getting really any of the pregame here in the States. Flow Sports is who's carrying this, so now we finally get a shot of the stadium there in Buenos Aires. God, what a massive city. I know originally it had been at another venue, but I guess recent rain had made the pitch unplayable, so they moved it to a different one. At least it's from what I was seeing online. But it looks like a good crowd. Looks like a good, solid crowd. You know, it's quite crazy what's going on with Argentinian rugby since COVID. You know, you get Mario Ledesma gets his first victory. against the All Blacks, and then ends up getting canned after a Northern tour where they played really badly. And then it's done really, really good. I think Michael Chica has really, really turned the team around. He's bringing in veterans for the experience and then giving youth and kind of patting them together and complimenting them very well. And I think a lot of Aussies and a lot of fans, just were like, oh, hey, he was a very mediocre coach in Australia. They forget to realize it. I mean, the guy did win Coach of the Year at one point. I think he's a great coach. I just think he ran out of gas with the Wallabies, and I think he's got a new fresh tank and a fresh perspective with Argentina, but then he's also being able to he's actually the head coach of the Lebanese national rugby league team, which is really good because he is of Lebanese descent. So for me, this has been just a breath of fresh air for Michael Chica there in Argentina, and I've even seen he's trying to learn Spanish, which is really great. Oh, Estadios Libertadores de America, Buenos Aires. 58% humidity, 23 degrees at kickoff. So not too humid. Nice little chill temperature compared to what we have here in Texas, which is probably in the low 30s here right now. Crowd looks ready to go. Yeah, I've seen pictures, man, Sean. I've seen pictures of friends that have gone to games there, and I mean, it's a festive atmosphere. Oh, a little bit of, we're going through the starting lineups right now. A little bit disappointing. No Peter Seftatoy, but he's still injured, it seems. Loving this Damian Valemza, Jaden Hendricks combo at 9 and 10. Would rather have Lucanio on, but Jesse Krill did just fine 2 weeks ago. And Cannon Moody, second cap, first try on debut. And then the bench, not looking bad at all. And thankfully, I have the Super Sport feed going through Flow Sports. So I believe it's John DeVliers and a couple of other guys doing the commentary through TS Super Sport. Argentina starting 15. Thomas Lavanini, watch out for the red card with that gentleman. He's notorious for it. Pablo Matera, absolutely killing it this year. Excited to see Creevy get out on the pitch, and Thomas Kubeli, both veterans, will be nice to see when they get out on there. Just not for the win, but just definitely for a bit of the, kind of an old familiar face for anybody that's been following the game for a while. Kubeli and Creevy are both older names. I'm sure Franz knows them very well. Franz did. I think they're about the same age. So it looks like we're about ready to take the pitch. Julian Montoya. Funny story, anybody that even cares. So I want to say Montoya because that's how Mexican Spanish is, but for Argentinians, the Y is pronounced like a J. So it's like if I show the name to somebody that's Mexican, they're going to say Montoya instead of Montoya. Just a little bit of accent difference with the names. Here they come running out onto the pitch. Looks like a great day. A little bit of overcast, not really a sunny day, but it's also, the springtime. So rain's coming this spring, it seems. But absolutely, just crowd looks ready to go. Boys look ready to go. This is going to be a different round this year, man. Especially, we saw last year we beat them fairly easily, games 1 and 2, and then struggled against Australia, struggled a bit against New Zealand. These guys are a different team. They went 1-1 against Australia. They went 1-1 against the All Blacks. They beat the All Blacks at Orange Theory Stadium. They're in Christchurch, first time in history. You know, this is not the same. This is not the same Pumas we're used to. Kolisi, Kitsoff, Morks, Morba, Etzebeth, De Hager, Mostert, Bisa, Damien Villemza, Dialende, Krill, Hendricksa, Kedabudi, going down in line during the national anthem. And anchored on the very far right by the spry young man, Franz Steen. Don't get those a whole lot. Live band rendition of the song, the national anthem for South Africa. Now we will get the Argentinian national anthem here before we get kicked off here. Kobeli there anchoring the left side of it all. It appears Pablo Matera has shaved off the handlebar mustache. We will not be getting that one this year, unfortunately. Very excited for this one. We've got, after especially the bit of controversy surrounding the game against the All Blacks and the Wallabies, still think the Wallabies should have won that one. Still think that the Wallabies will peel the next game away from those All Blacks. No question in my book. Who's the team on the rise and who isn't? But quick comment, damn, Caleb Clark is bad. He's a bad man. Got a comment that on the Pumas jerseys, keeping the collars, I've always thought that was something that was kind of cool about their jerseys, that they're one of the few teams that still rock the collars on their kits. Every jersey's had them at some point or another, but they continue to keep the collars. And I believe that's the difference between their official jerseys and their replicas, is the official ones have the collar, the replicas don't. But still, anyone's tournament. We still got, this is going to be one of those ones that comes down to the final game of who wins this whole sucker. Hopefully we can pull away with some good key victories with bonus points, and the Wallabies can, do what they need to do against the All Blacks and give us a good chance to win it all. Yeah, it doesn't look like a sellout there in Buenos Aires, but it's probably 85-90% sold. Looks like a handful of South African fans have made it out to Buenos Aires. Always great to see the fans on the road or expats living in those countries supporting them. As we get ready to kick off here, we've got James Dolman as the referee, Damon Murphy, Greg Evans, the assistants, and Chris Hart, the TMO. As everyone gets ready for the kickoff here. Final game plans, you've got Montoya with his crew, kind of getting him amped up, letting him know what needs to happen. As they get ready to kick off here to the Springboks, left to right from what I'm seeing on my TV here. 80-second cap for Julian Montoya. And I get a frozen feed. All right, here we go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, kickoff. Ready to go. We are amped. We are awesome. Guerreras with the kick. Gets it pretty deep. To Valemza, stopped immediately, trying to get brought to the ground here. He has still yet to go down. And a penalty already. Scrum to Argentina, 903, 878, the pack weight differences, so not a massive advantage for the Springboks. Front row, Mahalba, Marks, and Kitsoff, Ludahager, and Eben Etzebeth, Mostert, Kolisi, and Visa in the back. Penalty on Argentina on the scrum. Springbok ball. It looks like Valemza will kick to touch. Does not go out. Gets deep though. To Mapipi. Oh no, to Dani Valemza. He kicks back, but an aerial action here. LaRue runs for it, does not get it, does come down quick with it. Thomas Lavanini brought down quick. Eben Etzebeth in the mix, trying to get that ball. The Pumas maintain possession. Bertrano with it, looks like he's going to kick off the right boot. Looks like Valemza's right up underneath that one, he's got it. Stopped immediately though by the Pumas. Trying to pressure here, we've got it. Hendricksa bringing the ball back. Looks like he will go off of his right boot with Malcolm Marks protecting. He does get it up. Moody is going for the run, does not get it. It takes an odd bounce, goes forward. Moody has it. Back out to Hendricksa. Valemza. And a whistle. Knock on by South Africa. It will be a scrum to Argentina. 3 minutes into it, 2 minutes 55 seconds into this game so far. Penalty count 2-1. Yeah, it was a little bit of just mishandling there from Moody, but he had the best intentions of trying to get that one. The second scrum, first scrum ending in a penalty on Argentina. So we really didn't get to see the scrum. Montoya kind of giving the eye to Marks there a bit. His opposite hooker. Mind. Set. And a collapse immediately. Penalty, scrummage penalty on the Springboks. Looks like Kitsoff had went down in that one. And to touch will be a line out at the 22 for the Pumas. Montoya to throw it in. They get it. Orlando Carreras. We are holding, defense holding greatly. Montoya gets nowhere. Maharba brings him down. Rolls out of the way. Babanini wanted it, but missed the pass. Springboks holding. Steven Kitsoff. Maharba going out left, going out wide. A squib kick. And into touch will be a line out for the Springboks. Dodging a bit of a bullet there early. Malcolm Marks, the magician, on the line out. We've got Kitsoff, Etzebeth, De Hager, and Freko Mustard. The 4 up to Etzebeth, out to Jaden Hendricksa. He dummies 5 meters in our end from the opposite try line. De Hager out to Kitsoff. He gains about 2 meters there. We still have possession. Hendricksa calling for numbers. Out to Maharba. Going to do the battering ram to get it out of our end. We still have it. Hendricksa. He's got Kitsoff to his left. Marks to his right. Is he going to go for a boot? He is going. Looks like he is going to kick off the right boot. He does get it out. Pretty close to midfield. Argentina with the ball. They get nowhere. Kenan Moody brings them down. No, Damian Dialende brings them down. Defense looking good for the Springboks so far. Creel and Mustard with the tackle there. Freko Mustard. A penalty advantage for Argentina. Oh! Yeah. Freko Mustard not really listening. Still trying to dig. And it looks like, are they going to kick to touch? Or are they going to go for, oh. He's checking the air, checking the wind to see what he needs to do. Is he going to go for it? We're getting a little replay here. Yeah, he was kind of... I get it. It happens. It happens. Bofelli is going for the penalty kick at just right this side of midfield. Looks like about a 47-meter kick. And it is good. 3-0. Seventh minute in. What a kick from Bofelli. Jesper Visa with Lou DeHager. Hendrickson out to Damien Dialende. He's getting a bit of something going down. He gets brought down by Lavanini. Hendrickson, Willie LaRue. Out to Captasia Colisi. We still have Hendrickson out to the right to Franz Maharaba. Etzebeth giving him support. Lou DeHager, he comes down quick. Sixth phase. Damien Valemza. Dialende. Mapimpi. Advantage for the Springboks. Phase 9 phases out. Willie LaRue has it. Out to Kenan Moody. He gets nowhere. Do a quick touch, guys. Let's just... Nope. Offside on Argentina was the penalty. Bit of debate here. Should we go for the scrum? Kick for 3. Quick touch. Kick to touch. Okay, Valemza will go to kick. 10th minute into this game, 11th minute in. Offside on the Pumas. And Valemza to kick from, right in front of the sticks. Should not be an issue whatsoever. Not really what I'd like to do. I'd like just to be a little bit more, I don't know, maybe gamble a bit more, but hey. Good to see Valemza not taking this kick lightly, even though it is right in front. We have 3-0. 3-3 Springboks. This is not how we're going to win this one, but... So 3-3 so far. Bit of a disappointment. That should have led to it. We should have put more points on the board on that. As deep as we went into there, we had numbers. We were digging deep, good phases. Willie LaRue with it after restart. He's brought down immediately. Hendrickson offloads to Steven Kitsoff. He's got support from his locks, DeHager and Etzebeth. Hendrickson looking to possibly kick off the right boot. He does. He kicks off the right boot. Gets about 20 meters. Lots of air, 20 meters. Jasper Vise has it after an odd bounce. Hendrickson out to Franz Maharaba. Getting support from Malcolm Marks' hooker. Lou DeHager. Kitsoff and Etzebeth to help. Advantage for the Springboks. Willie LaRue. Damien Dialende. And turned over. Oh, man. That would have been a beautiful try, wouldn't it? Yeah. Another penalty on Argentina. "13 minutes in, 3-3 the score. Penalty on Mostert. Boffelli kicks from damn near half field at the 7th minute. Offside penalty on the Pumas. And Valemza kicks right in front just 2 minutes ago. Tackle off the ball penalty on Argentina. And it looks like Valemza will elect to kick for 3 once again. It's 2 times Moody could have had some. Visa was a nice little catch from him. Nice little bring in. DeHagen. A lot of you out there, let me know, like I said, where are you watching from? I'm here in Denton, Texas, Damian Valemza to kick once again. 14th minute. Valemza kicking 20, 24, 25 meters out. No, a lot farther than that, excuse me. He shanks it. He shanks it. That was very much a missed opportunity for the Springboks. Don't like to see those. Want to see tries. We're not getting bonus points by kicking the ball. We need to put some guys across the try line. Restart for the Pumas, and they kick it deep. To Valemza, trying to go for it, and a touch. What a horrible miss. Line out for Los Pumas, Montoya. We're going to try and compete it. Lavanini has it. The Maul getting some good momentum for the Maul. Montoya has it. Bertro is calling for it. Out to Boffelli. Bertro has it. Out to Lavanini. Advantage for the Pumas. Carreras. And knocked on by Senti. 3-3 the score, 16 minutes, 15 seconds into this one. He was trying to roll away. He just couldn't roll away. There's a body there. Yeah, that's what they're getting. Yeah, he's held. Three to 2 in penalty count so far. Boffelli going for the 3 at the 17th minute. The penalty on Malcolm Marks for not rolling away. Boffelli, 1 of 1 so far from about this far out. He was a little more centered on the last kick, but he definitely had more than what he needed on that last kick. And Valemza, 1 of 2 on the day, unfortunately. The Argentinian crowd almost to silence for their winger. Bofelli checking the wind speed a bit, what direction the wind is going as he lines up his kick. And the kick. And he shanks it off to the left. De Hogger has it. No penalty, no good on the kick. All the way to the left. It had the distance, it just didn't have the accuracy. Kicked forward into touch by the Springboks at just the other side of midfield. And we'll have Five and 5 on this lineout. Montoya, quick with it. Lavanini has it, but he goes to the ground immediately. Etzebeth in the middle of all the madness. Montoya at the back of the pack. Montoya and Jaden Hendricks having some words there. Valemza will kick to touch. Hopefully we can get this bad boy deep and we can get a try across and get the scoring started. Out to Franco Mostert, out deep. Marks takes his rightful place in the back. We've got it. Hendricks just stepping up behind him, waiting for the call. 2 needs to go back. Montoya needs to go to the back of the pack. Marks out to Kenan Moody. He's got support. Hendricks across the line. It's try time. What a try by Jaden Hendricks. Already going. TMO to touch, leads to line out. Possible yellow card here, looking like Bertrano might have been offside, or Carreras might have been offside. That might have been the guy holding Jaden Hendricks. So they're talking about possibly a yellow card and a penalty try. What a beautiful little bit of stepping from Kenan Moody. He saw the line, he wanted it, couldn't quite make it there, handed it off to Hendricks. Carreras. So it's looking like a penalty try. That was good. Good TMO, good eye on everyone. You could tell everybody could see it. Damien Dialende, as soon as the try was scored, hey, this guy, that's what you like to see. You like to see everybody paying attention to the game. An easy 7 points. And we take the lead at the 20th minute. worries, Evan, man. No worries. Absolutely great game we're watching so far here. Good officiating from what I'm seeing as well. And we have a 10-3 lead here. 21st minute in now. Hendricks has the ball off the right boot. Gets a little chip kick. Right back. Gonzalez with it. Mapipi trying his damnedest. You've got the usual suspects. Malcolm Marks trying to get that ball. Etzebeth just coming in like a beast. We're trying to get our defense nice and solid away. Pablo Matera down. Visa brings him down. Etzebeth. Penalty advantage for the Pumas. Down by a man. Pablo Matera out wide. Offside penalty on South Africa. I think it was Eben Etzebeth that they're going to try and call it on. He thought he had the ball. He thought he had numbers. Referee letting him know, no, you don't. Gonzalez getting attended to with the boot. I mean, beautiful little bit of something from the Pumas. You know, especially down a man, down. You know, their fly half being down. Hendricks, a nice, good tackle, nice, good wrap and pull. That's what you like to see. These young guys. It looks like Buffelli will go for it. Buffelli 1 of 2 for the day. Should be I wouldn't say it's a given kick, but yeah. I mean, it is pretty much as straight in front as you can get. You never like to give up points when you're a man down. Nobody likes to. You know, it's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And he is good. So Buffelli, 2 of 3 for kicking on the day, 10-6. Still the mighty Springbok in the big lead here by 4 points. 24 minutes in, Valemza gets us restarted. And brought down immediately. Springboks want this bad boy. We need to try. Penalty. Argentina penalty. Deep in their end. Do we kick to touch? Line out, 3 points. What do we do here, folks? That's always the debate. And it looks like Willie LaRue is going to kick to touch. 5-meter line out. This is where the money is made, guys. This is where we pay our bills. You've got Malcolm Marks, the magician, on the lineouts. Always love when he's doing the lineouts. Very dependable. Takes his rightful place at the back of the mall and always brings us in, man. We've got it all the way far out to Franco Mustard once again, but it collapses. We've got it. We're penalty once again on Argentina. Off of the line out, collapsing. We kick to touch again. We will try this once more, ladies and gentlemen. Malcolm Marks, once again, the magician on the line out. Going really far out on a lot of these lineouts, man. We haven't been going short. We've been going all the way out to Franco Muster, all the way out on the back of the line, which is a little bit different, man. But I do like us being a bit deeper. Once again to Franco Muster, way out wide. But we're holding this time. We got him up. Another penalty advantage for the Springboks. Argentina collapsing these mauls, man. Doing whatever they can to stop what they know is inevitable. And Willie LaRue kicks to touch again. Another setup here. They're just eating the time on this 10 minutes, man. We gotta make something happen here, man. Malcolm Marks getting the go-to with Steven Kitsoff, the red-headed man. Last two have gone straight out to Moster out deep. We go short this time to Lud de Hager. Marks has it at the back of the pack. Hendrickson comes up from the back, waiting for the ball, waiting for the call. He's got it now off to the left to Damian Dialende. He gets nowhere. Hendrickson out to Malcolm Marks. He just bulldozes, gets about a meter. Hendrickson once again. Hendrickson carries it in. Goes across. Beautiful for Mr. Hendrickson. And right under the post, mega easy kick for Valemza to convert. (17-6). 17-6 is what we needed to see. Hendrickson, great bit of ball handling there. Bit of warning by the referee, no arms tackling becoming a big issue for the Pumas. Still Downey, man, for a couple of more minutes. Carreras in for the offside. We were awarded the penalty try. Jasper Visa has it. Gets about a meter and a half. We still have possession. Hendrickson looking to possibly kick off the right boot. I'm seeing Malcolm Marks right there. No, that's Franco Mustard. Hendrickson kicks it. PP trying to go for it. Does not get it. Bertrano out to Pablo Matera. We've got the ball. Malcolm Marks doing what he does best, getting that ball. 8-4 penalties conceded. Pumas definitely in penalty trouble early here. 29 minutes in, 30 minutes in. Valemza kicks to touch. Score 17-6 so far through 30 minutes of this game. Springboks just looking good right now. Bit of sloppy play here and there, but not too bad so far. Malcolm Marks to do his work at the lineout. He had plenty of work earlier doing it after multiple lineouts. And it goes out. It misses de Hager, but Franz Maherba gets it. Jasper Visa, he picks it up. Doesn't get very... he's getting dragged a bit. He's got about 2 meters. Out to Maherba. Advantage for the Springboks. Out to Dialende. Bit of bobbling the ball there a bit, folks, but we were on advantage, so offside penalty once again on the Pumas. We're going to go for it. I'd kick to touch. Kick to touch. Let's go ahead and get a third try in the first half. That's all we really need at this point. And it's looking like he is going to kick to touch. 5-meter line out coming. Our bread and butter. Marks, the magician, as always, on those line outs. Yeah, just a little bit of bobble into the ball. It happens. Just trying to get something going. It just couldn't quite get to it. We were on advantage, so no loss on that. We get the 5-meter line out. Malcolm Marks with it. Looks like he's going to go short to the Hagar. We've got it. Argentina holding, still down a man. Marks has the ball. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting. And the bonus point. That's bonus point territory, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what we needed. What we needed. Really seem to be getting under the skin of the Argentinians right now. Offside, no tag. Just, we're playing them and we're playing well at this point. Falems is going to be kicking from out wide. Valemza calming down. Kick from out far left. He's got it. And he shanks it. He shanks it. Like I said 2 weeks ago, guys, Valemza can miss all he wants. If we're going to score tries, he can miss all he wants. If that's all we're depending on is kicking, we're screwed. But you know what? We're not. The last 2 games in a row, we have not depended on kicking to win the game. We've been scoring tries, and I like to see that. I like to see that a lot. So 22-6. 34 minutes into this bad boy. Restart. Isa has it. 22-6. 34th minute. This is already looking good. We've already in bonus point territory. I'd like to see us run the score up. Let's just run it up. Let's do our thing. The Hagar. Out to Visa. Hendricksa out to Valemza. He kicks off the right boot deep. Moody's chasing. Does not get it. Bertrano. Pablo Matera. Julian Montoya. Chaparro Tetas. And knocked on. Taking a bit of both teams knocking it on here. Buffelli in the middle of all that madness. Hand in Mapipi's face. But it's looking like a scrum to the Springboks. 35 minutes in, about to be 36 minutes in. 22-6, the current score. I've got no complaints so far. I mean, we've played pretty damn well. Mistakes on both sides, but it's looking like the Pumas are really rattled right now at the moment. but this is a good opportunity for us. Let's get this ball. Let's get one more before half. Penalty, Franz Marhelba. Looks like they're going to kick to touch. 9-5 penalties conceded. Argentina with that lead right now. They kick to touch. We will have a 5-meter line out. Julian Montoya will be the hooker for Argentina. You got Marks, Kitsoff, Mustard, Etzebeth, Mahelba, Visa, Yager, and then Khaleesi. Oh, wow, what a joke that was. Lost the line out, bounced off, Springboks have it. Out to Hendrickson, to Visa. Visa dragging it, man. He's trying to be a bulldozer. Hendrickson off the right boot. Doesn't get a lot of distance, just gets it up in the air and into touch. Whew. That was a really bad line out on the Pumas. Anybody watching at home. Wow, that was bad. Quick line out. Referee saying, no, we're not doing it like that. Yeah, it was Kitsoff that led to that. Put his hand up because he saw it was going to be a short one. Yeah, wasn't even a straight one. So another penalty on the Pumas. And a scrum to the Springboks. 38th minute of the first half. 22-6 the score so far. Tries, penalty try. Legally it was supposed to be for Hendrickson. Try by Hendrickson. Try by Malcolm Marks. Hendrickson with the try. Back in the 28th minute, 30th minute, something like that. I'll have to look that up here. The scrum, Argentina collapsing it from the left side. Advantage for the Springboks. David Allende out to Krill. He bobbles the ball. Advantage over. So we get a line out, 22-meter line. Malcolm Marks, the try at the 33rd minute. Gets it out to Mustard deep. Kind of liking this. Sio Khaleesi has it out to Malcolm Marks, the try scorer earlier. Mapipi to Franco Mustard. Try last week from Mustard. Another penalty. Siren goes off. It's looking like waiting for the call on this. Is he going to just call time? Is he going to let's take another crack at this? Scrum for the Springboks, 5 meters out. Oh. What a beautiful little run. Offload by our captain to Malcolm Marks. Franco Mustard just taking it down. So far doing good on the scrum so far for the day. 1-0, both of us one scrum win. Bind, set. Come on, let's do this, boys. Hendrickson feeds it in. Argentina holding. We got some movement. Visa has it. He gets brought down. He needs support big time. Argentina wants this ball. They want to go to half. Kitsoff has it. Steps out of one but gets laid down. Hendrickson out to Hagar. Hendrickson to Franco Mustard with support from Sia Kolisi and Maharba. Jasper Fise gets nowhere. Hendrickson has it. Back out to Malcolm Marks. Support from Mustard, Maharba. Hendrickson out to Damian Valemza. Krill has it. Back out to Valemza. Looking for something. Gets brought down. Jesus. Another penalty, another yellow card. 41st minute. Oh my God. Bertrand with the yellow card at the 34th minute after just repeated. Line out coming. About to be 42nd minute. Marks out. Oh, Mustard bobbles it a bit, but the Hogger has it. Lud to Hogger. The big man. That's what I like to see. Oh, beautiful. Matera doing everything he can to stop that and gets nothing out of it. Malcolm Marks, the magician, a bit of a bobble. Bad line out. Is that Franco Mustard? As Franco Mustard doesn't catch it. Please don't. Come on, guys. Okay. No try. Bit disappointing there. But we will get a first 8 minutes of the second half with Carreras in the sin bin on the chair after repeated warnings. 22-6 at halftime. Great game. Bonus point territory already for the Springboks. I lost count. What do we got here? We got... I'm seeing 11-5 in penalties. I might be wrong. I'll probably get those numbers at the end there. But tries at... Penalty try at the 19th minute. Carreras gets the yellow card on the offside. Hendricks goes across. Becomes a penalty try. A couple minutes later, Hendricks, the 30th minute, after a line out, multiple maul collapses on the Argentinians, and he gets his actual first try of the game, 17-6, 30 minutes in. 3 minutes later, Malcolm Marks, the magician, offside penalty on the Pumas. We get a line out. Malcolm Marks puts it across, makes it 22-6. Bertrand, 41st minute, repeated offsides, gets a yellow card, and we get across Ludehager, but unfortunately, no try. Franco Mustert had knocked it forward off the lineup, so we will go into half at 22-6. In bonus point territory already for the mighty Springboks. It's what we needed, it's what we need to keep, and it's what we need to keep going forward. Take these headphones off for a minute as we are at half. What a great first half. Lots of mistakes on both sides, but God, man, Argentina is playing extremely rattled. Multiple yellow cards at this point. It's just a great game so far, man. Like I said, I'm not used to seeing Argentina play like this, though. Yeah, Lavanini is a red card in waiting constantly every single game. If you've been following this sport for any number of time, you've seen that crazy green-eyed man on the sin bin for red card multiple times. He's just notorious for his aggressive style of play. But really, really liking this a bit. Like I said, I don't mind Valemza missing kicks because we're getting tries. Like, you don't worry. It's like you get mad when Pollard misses them or Elton Yankees misses them. I don't mind that Valemza is missing kicks right now because we're actually putting points on the board. We're getting tries. We will go into the second half 8 minutes with a man up, 7.5, 8 minutes with a man up, still advantage. As Bertrand is sitting in the sin bin. Repeated warnings, and finally the ref just had enough at the 41st minute, pulled out the yellow and said, go away. Not a lot of issues outside of that, though. Oh, Cape Town, cheers, man, cheers. Thank you for coming out and supporting a bit, watching me a bit. Not really. I mean, I feel like we should be up by more, obviously. I felt the same way in the previous game against the Wallabies. We should have been up by a lot more at half than what we were. But looking good so far. I think we're gonna come away with the victory pretty comfortably out of this. I picked a 13-point win margin. I think it'll be more than that. But I also try to be modest when it comes to my selections on Super Brew. I'm on one with Chris Wyatt, retired Colonel Chris Wyatt, and I also do the one with Mark 2 cents, whatever one he's on. Unfortunately, a couple weekends ago, I was awarded the wooden spoon as being the guy that got no points in a weekend. It was bad. It was pretty embarrassing. I don't claim to be the best at picking winners, but I don't ever like to put the box up by a lot. Just because I'm just a modest guy about things. I know we're never going to put 70 points until we play like Namibia or something like that. But this last week I've had a few conversations, man. I really, really wish the Springboks would come and do a tour here in the States. I would rather have the Springboks come here and play the USA Eagles just because I feel like, there he is. Victor Matfield, the halftime talk there. God, man. Dude, what a legend that guy was, man. Like, just him and Bakis Bota, man. It was like Bakis was just a monster. And Vic was too if he needed to be, but like he was like almost like it was almost like the teacher and the student. But yeah, I really wish the Springboks would come to the States, man. I mean, because I feel like the All Blacks came here last year. They beat the absolute brakes off the USA Eagles. It was just not really... I don't feel like we get any better playing the All Blacks. Plus, we paid them like $1.5 million to come here. Yeah, not really the best there. I'd rather have the Springboks just because I feel like, yeah, they beat the brakes off of us, but I feel like we'd get better if we played them. Because they'd learn, we'd have to learn how to play solid defense because, their defenses, that's kind of the bread and butter for the Springboks. It's always been big tackles, set pieces, scrums, all that stuff. It's just always been kind of the bread and butter. We're not the flashy guys. We can be, but we're not the flashy guys all the time. And, you know, old Vic, man. That guy needs to get, he should get into coaching. I'm surprised he's not coaching. I know he's got young daughters. Like, his daughters are teenagers, I think, at this point. I follow him on social media. Super just nice guy. Very family man. Nothing bad to say about the guy whatsoever. And very, very well spoken. Definitely a gentleman of the sport. But yeah, I mean, the penalties for the Pumas in this first half have just been unreal. Unreal. They've just been in penalty trouble the whole first half. We've had our fair share as well, obviously, here, but it's just, oh man, they're just playing rattled, man. They're playing a lot of ill discipline by the Pumas, and I guess maybe they thought maybe they could bully us, and you're not going to do that with the Spring. You can't bully the Springboks. It's not going to happen. You got to take the Springboks off their game to beat them, and they're not doing that whatsoever. But I'm really enjoying this lineup 2 weeks in a row, multiple try games. Yeah, we miss kicks, but who cares if we're scoring tries? So if Willems is going to be it for a moment, cool. Why can't we play like this with Andre Pollard? I wouldn't care if Pollard missed kicks if we were scoring. I don't care. I don't care what his kicking percentage is if we're scoring 4 or 5 tries a game. Who cares? You know, now if we're giving up 4 or 5 tries, then you kind of worry about it a bit more. But it's just been, it's been a good game so far. I am going to use the facilities, and I will be right back, guys, for the second half. Great game so far. 23 people, man. Hey, say hi, guys. Don't be a stranger. 25 of you. Say hi. I don't ask for money or anything like that, but just, don't be a stranger out there on the interwebs. Or maybe you guys are just finding somebody that's showing the game. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. Flow Sports, if you're in America, if you want to watch this bad boy, get you the yearly subscription. You get all the rugby action you need. French rugby, Bunnings, URC, international games, collegiate. I think Super Rugby is what they were last year. I don't know if they're going to be carrying it this year or not. No Premiership. That's on NBC Sports here in the U.S. As long to go with the Sevens, and also Six Nations is all NBC Gold sports package here. I do not have that. Cannot justify that. Also just not really that keen on the Premiership or Six Nations. Like, I'll catch the highlights, just not really that keen on it. Yeah, trainings Tuesday, second trainings for Denton Rugby. I did not make it out this week. That's pretty much what's going on in my life. Got my birthday next Thursday, turning the big 4-0, big 40th birthday coming up. I'm going to take some time off of work, a couple days off of work, and me and the girlfriend Friday morning pick her up, and we're heading north into Oklahoma. Gonna go to Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Any of you guys out there streaming services? Show is called Reservation Dogs. It is on Hulu here domestically. FX is the TV network carrying it. About Native Americans growing up on reservations in Oklahoma, and we are going to go to the city it is filmed in, and I'm going to see if I can get me some greasy fry bread, because they talk about it on the show all the time. And then spend some time in Tulsa. Going to be seeing my best friend, Jordan. Jordan was in a band called Deer People. You can look them up. Kind of indie rock music, but I've known Jordan for, wow, probably like 16 years I've known Jordan. He's always been my best friend. The spider panda tattoo that you can't really see here, right there. He has the same one, so we have matching tattoos. Do with that what you will. But yeah, it's just going to be exciting to go back to Oklahoma for a bit. Spent some time there when I was younger. Always, not necessarily the greatest memories there, but good memories. Had a really good time living there. So, very nice people. It's where my girlfriend's from. It's just a great state, good people. And just enjoy it. I really particularly enjoy it when it gets colder. When it's like fall, winter time, it's great. It's a great state. It's just beautiful. A lot of open nature. It's not a very packed state. You have one city that has, 1 million people, and that's Oklahoma City. We're gonna go up to Tulsa. Tulsa's real nice. It has a river that runs by it, and it's just a nice city. Little rugby clubs I can see on the television here that are in the stands, kind of holding up their banners and whatnot. It's funny being in New Zealand, running into some Argentinian kids there, and I'm like, what are you guys doing here? And like, oh, we're here for a rugby tournament. And you're just like, wow, cool, I'm just not used to that. Oh, we got some of the bench players for Argentina working on lineouts here at halftime, probably just trying to get those reps in, getting ready for the call. Got Argentina in their locker room, huddled up. God, the locker room is filthy. Just gotta say, it's a bit dirty in that locker room, man. The floor is I guess I'm so used to seeing carpeted or baseboards, but they're coming out. They're ready to go. See if any changes have been made. Everybody getting watered up. The fisheye camera. Argentina getting ready to retake the pitch. We got a second half. We got 22-6 to score. We're in bonus territory. I mean, no complaints. Nothing to complain about on my end so far. As Argentina retakes the pitch, we will be kicking off in the second half. Oh, man. Here comes the boys. Another day at the office for one Eben Etzebeth. Sheikah in the box. Some kind of changes be made. Did we bring on anybody? Nope, we still got the redheaded kits off. Remember, first 8 or so minutes, second half, the RGs will be down a man. It does not look like any changes. Minor chit-chats with the referee, the officials. Countdown is on. As we begin the second half, Valemza to kick off. Whistle is blown. Here comes the second half. Valemza kicks off deep. Out to Pablo Matera. He's stopped immediately. Ooh, Franco Mustard just brings it down. Pumas still have it. Kubeli is in. Little squib kick. No, a deep kick out to about midfield. The veteran in Forcinti. A line out coming to Malcolm Marks. Kitsoff gives him the word. Let's see how many guys we're going with. It looks like a 5-man line out, perhaps. No, 6. 6-man line out. 5-man line out? 5-man. 6. Anyways. Franco Mustard has it. Marks takes his rightful place at the back of the maul. Bit of movement, not much yet. Not much yet. Hendricksa is off to the right side. Holding. Argentina doing a pretty damn good holding. Hendricksa has it. Out to Damian Dialende. He is brought down by Crema. Hendricksa has it. Out to Valemza. Out to Jesse Creel. Brought down. And turnover. Kubeli has it. Pablo Matera to... was out. DeHugger and Etzebeth with the stop. Kubeli has it. Looks like he's playing a bit of double duty at scrum and fly half. He gets it. Argentina gets it. Buffelli has it. Advantage for the Argentinians. Kubeli has it. Pablo Matera. Willie LaRue brings him down eventually. Knocked forward, and that ends the advantage. Three to 2 handling errors in favor of the Boks right now with the 3. Scrum feed to the Boks. Yep. Knocked on by Lavanini. No changes so far to the Springboks. Same starting pack. 2 scrums, 1, 0 lost. 1 scrum, 1 for the Argentinians, but this will be a scrum feed to the Springboks. Nice scrum, nice scrum. Argentinians finally holding a bit. Hendricksa has it. Left side. Out to Valemza. Out to Kanan Moody wide. Oh. Krill has it. Turnover ball. Advantage for Argentina after Damian Valemza knock on. Pablo Matera has it. Maharba brings him down. Advantage. God, Damian, come on, man. That should have been a try. Yeah. What a nice little sequence of events if Dale Lindy had got a proper... Maybe it was Mapipi, he wasn't really ready for it. What a turnover. Jesse Creel. Gonzalez has it. That was an opportunity lost, but we kick to touch. The 45th minute in. No scores in the second half. Argentina still down a man for a couple more minutes. With Bertrano in the sin bin. Malcolm Marks, the magician. 22-meter line out. Marks has it deep to Lou de Hager. Argentina gets it, though. I believe that was Thomas Lavanini. Kick deep. Buffelli kicks it forward. Goal line dropout for the Springboks coming. It's not a very good sequence of events the last two bits here. Bit of just mishandling, a race to the ball, and we'll get a 22-meter dropout here. Goal line dropout, excuse me. Yeah, Lavanini with the steal on the line out, just yanks it out of Lou de Hager's hands. Just ahead of him, gets the, oh man, just timed it just correctly and goes down to the ground hard. Goal line dropout for Damian Malemza. Thomas Gallo on for Teta Chaparro. Sclavi on for Bello. Beginning to see the Argentinians making changes, hopefully to change some of their fortune so far in the game. Thomas Cupelli out to Birchenau. Horrible handling by the Pumas. Mapipi trying to get the ball. Advantage for the Springboks after an offside on Argentina. 14-5 so far. 47 minutes in. Penalties conceded. We definitely need... Oh, man. Dude, I'm giving up sodas, bro. I've had one. I got a 2-liter of Shasta. And I'm just giving up the sodas, man. I gotta slim down, so no more sodas for the fat man. No more RC colas for a bit, man. I know it's a shame. Oh, just a bit of bad handling from both sides right now, but yeah. A line out coming to the Springboks, 22 meters out. Let's not lose this one. Oh, Esabeth has a beautiful offload to Hendrickson and Damien Dialende. He gets stopped. He's got support from Mapipi. He's still got it. Creel to Hendrickson. Marks. Hendrickson out to... knocked on by the box. Ebenezabeth, bit of mishandling there. Handling errors. Lots of them in the second half so far. We need to clean this up ASAP. And Bircheneau kicks to touch. Yeah, we need to clean up these handling errors are getting to be a bit much in the second half. Both sides, but really, on us, we shouldn't have any. We're winning this game. We should be comfortable. No more bobbling the balls, fellas. Moroni comes on for Bircheneau. Pablo Matera has it. Off the line out. Pereira kicks deep. Capelli. Lavanini. Cabelli. Moody with a beautiful bring down. Support from Dialende. Springbok showing that defense. Brought down by Visa. Turnover. Monster has it. Jesse Krill bobbles it a bit, but keeps hold. Brings down. We still have the ball. What the hell? Visa with it. Argentina pressuring. 50th minute. Gonna kick forward. Looks like Hendrickson will kick off the right boot. Gets it up 20 meters down the pitch. With Mapipi chasing, he has it, of course. Hendrickson out to Steven Kitzelf. Cheers, Patriot. Cheers, man. I wish. I'm not that damn good. I wouldn't mind doing commentary in Major League Rugby. That wouldn't be bad. That'd be fun, I think, in my opinion. Montoya. Out to Cabelli. Pablo Matera. Berchano. Or Carreras, excuse me. Quagga Smith on for Lud the Haga. Turnover. Quagga Smith doing what he does best. Coming in and making shit happen. Pardon my French. Coming in and making shit happen. That guy earned a lot of respect from me last year. Was not huge on him. Realized how valuable he was the more I watched him playing. Because we didn't have Peter Steph the Toy last year. What a great one. Good on the ball. Good on the ball, Quagga. You saw the opportunity and you took it. So I guess Mostart moves in to the lock position for the Haggard. We have it. Hendrickson has it. Bobbles the ball a bit. They're going to say it was knocked on. Knock on by Hendrickson, unfortunately. Kubeli to feed the scrum at the 53rd minute. No scoring so far in the second half. 22-6, all the scoring happening in the first half. A couple of the handling errors, looking like guys coming in and just getting comfortable. Kubeli has really kind of turned the pace a bit on this team. Argentinians barely. Pablo Matera he gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Quagga Smith just being the menace out there at the breakdown that we all know he can be. The Allende. Mostart brings him down. They're keeping it alive. Creel. LaRue with a great tackle. Thomas Lavanini brought down by Maherba. Ball comes out. Knock on. LaRue just, come on, man. Scrum 2. Dude, we have a rugby community here. It is here. It's just, yeah, it's not out in the open. It's not NFL level. Vise off for El Relo. Vise had a great game. Did a good job today. As we start bringing in our replacements, still front row, still the same. We saw Dion Fori, Oxen Shea, and Nakane to replace the front row. We still have Esterhusen. We still have Franz Stain. We're looking good. We're looking good. Foff de Klerk. So, not too bad of a bench, if you ask me. 55 minutes in, 22-6. All scoring happening in the first half. Buffelli with the 6 points for the RGs off penalty kicks. Cabelli to feed the scrum. Springboks holding. Cabelli has it. Out to the left side. To Buffelli. Come on, come on, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's create something. Carreras down. We're looking. Advantage for the Pumas. Advantage still for the Argentinians. Lowe brings them down. Doing everything they can, but Pepe brings it down. LaRue hold. Brings him down. Numbers are getting out. Another advantage for the Pumas, 22 meters out. Cabelli with it, gets about 2 meters in. Advantage, Lavanini. Advantage still for the Pumas. Cabelli has it. Buffelli wants it. He does not get it. Oh, man. Pablo Matera. And bobbles the ball. Oh, man. Orlando bobbles the ball. Advantage over. Bullet dodged. Bullet dodged, man. Bullet dodged. They kick to touch. 5 meter line out. Captain Julian Montoya with it. Gets it out to Pablo Matera. We hold. We're pushing for the line. We're pushing for the. It's gonna go dead. Come on. Let's push. We are pushing. Malcolm Marks, great tackle. Cabelli with the ball. Lowe brings him down. Oh no, Quagga Smith brings him down. Elrin Lowe with the stop. Scavi out to Cabelli. Off the referee. Scrum for Argentina. Defense looking really good. We shouldn't be in our own end of the pitch right now, but them's the breaks, I guess, when it comes to the game of rugby. Defense holding these young guys. Quagga Smith doing his thing. Lowe doing his thing. You can see the frustration on Captain Julian Montoya's face. Not really expecting to be struggling like this. Off the referee's back, of course. We get a scrum to the Pumas. 8 meters out. Nakane on for Malherba. No worries with Trevor Nakane. Solid man at prop. Cabelli to feed in the scrum. Hendricks washing like an eagle. Out to Carreras. Out to Orlando. Bertrand, or Carreras, excuse me. Cabelli has it. Advantage again. Thomas Cabelli. Julian Montoya